All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker, back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of 2 very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so the UFC back in Abu Dhabi tonight with much fanfare, as you would expect. We're inside the Etihad Arena, which, of course, has hosted many UFC events dating to its opening back in 2021.
I mean, it's gold. It's a gold arena. It's beautiful. This place is top-notch. From top to bottom, it is absolutely stunning. The fights, though, have been the reason that we keep coming back. They have always been good, and the energy in the crowd is like nothing we see in many places.
Oh, nice jab by Whittaker.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Nice shot there by the champ. It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Huge knee lands in the quote.
Chimaev's low had a huge strike right there. I'm not not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands. Great job.
Whittaker gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty.
Oh, he's getting hit.
Missed with that attempt. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Chimaev. Back and forth we go. Oh, he lands the overhand. How good is that?
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Under a minute to go. Oh, that's a straight right.
He's hurt.
Oh, big left hand.
Oh, nice level change. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Chimaev's in half guard. Points out for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He has been committed to that body work all night and certainly paid off over those previous 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's investing in the body. He's not taking out withdrawals. He's depositing into body punching, and now it's showing itself. He's made an investment. Let's see how that investment pays off as we go forward.
Always better to be making a deposit than a withdrawal.
Oh, yeah, you got to stop taking withdrawals in all situations of your life. Your relationship, your fighting, everything.
All right, second round underway. Able to land to the body there with the left kick.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Nice straight right lands. Try to establish that jab. Whittaker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Give me a double leg. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Back to his feet. Goes to the body there. Oh, huge elbow.
Now he's going full mount.
Whittaker's in half guard now.
Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev.
He's got to be careful here.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Chimaev's back in full mount.
Right back.
Making all these shots count. Working out of the half guard here. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over, but the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Unable to connect with the right. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
He passed the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Whittaker's in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Changing the position. In the half guard. Full side control now.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's
Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Whittaker gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Chimaev's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Punches and bunches, let's go.
He hurt it bad.
Oh, beautiful strike attempt there as he lands the hook.
Beautiful hook. Really did a great job of keeping his backhand on his chin, throwing that hook, and putting it exactly where he needed to go. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Chimaev's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Chalky in for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Right now they separate. Swing and a miss with that punch by Khamzat Chimaev. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to... Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that hook.
Strong outside leg kick. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Let's go, get it.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Relax, set up your shots.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it, saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long?
You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters here.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Nice straight punch there by Whittaker.
Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. It's hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Chimaev's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Beautiful transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chimaev's back inside control.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. And Izzy, as he looks to improve position here. Pretty significant welt to the left side. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, so they came in unquestionably the 2 best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
Well, he's still on the right side of 30, and Robert Whittaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot